So I'm Elizabeth Stewart. I'm a research fellow here at the Overseas Development Institute. I'm also a team lead on the Sustainable Development Goals.
Great. And so this report that you were an author on and that the discussion is about is titled The Data Revolution, Finding the Missing Millions. And I was just wondering, who are the missing millions and why do we need to find them?
It's a great question to kick off with. So the report shows that there are 350 million people who are left out of household surveys. And that tends to be, they tend to be from groups who are likely to be the poorest. So it also means that our poverty numbers that we think are pretty sure are actually out. And they could be out by, more than a quarter. They could be more than a quarter wrong. We've got, if you need to add an extra 350 million people to the numbers. So the kind of people that are left out, they tend to be kind of the poorest, most vulnerable, marginalised groups. So they're either left out by design, so household surveys aren't designed to cover homeless people, the military, surprisingly, people living in institutions, those kind of groups. But also there's another kind of 100 million of the 350 million who are left out in practice because it's actually very difficult logistically for enumerators to reach them. So those could be slum dwellers who are living in very densely kind of compacted environs, people who move around a lot, kind of migrant pastoralist communities, or people who are living in very insecure situations where it's dangerous for somebody to go in and ask those questions. Why it matters about finding them is very linked to that. If they are the poorest people in our communities, and something that we're trying to do globally is to eliminate and eradicate entirely extreme poverty, so that's people living on less than $1.25 a day, then these are, as I say, are exactly the kind of people that governments need to be getting to with services, reaching out to with policies to explicitly lift them out of poverty.